Topic. Analyze the legal and regulatory challenges surrounding the ownership, sale, and transfer of vintage firearms, including compliance with firearm laws and regulations. Objectives of this study. 1. To identify the specific legal frameworks and regulations governing the ownership, sale, and transfer of vintage firearms in different jurisdictions. 2. To analyze the historical evolution of firearm laws and regulations and their implications for the classification and treatment of vintage firearms. 3. To assess the practical challenges and compliance issues faced by owners, sellers, and collectors of vintage firearms in adhering to relevant firearm laws and regulations. 4. To propose recommendations and policy suggestions aimed at addressing regulatory ambiguities, enhancing enforcement mechanisms, and promoting responsible ownership practices within the vintage firearms community. In details, this dissertation examines the legal and regulatory challenges associated with the ownership, sale, and transfer of vintage firearms, with a focus on compliance with firearm laws and regulations. The study aims to provide a comprehensive analysis of the legal framework governing vintage firearms, including historical and contemporary statutes, regulations, and judicial interpretations. Utilizing a multidisciplinary approach, the research combines legal analysis, policy review, and case studies to explore the complexities of vintage firearm ownership and transactions. Key areas of investigation include the classification of vintage firearms, licensing requirements, background checks, and interstate transfer regulations. Findings reveal a nuanced landscape of laws and regulations governing vintage firearms, characterized by jurisdictional variations and interpretive ambiguities. Challenges identified include the classification of antique firearms, the regulation of firearm sales at auctions and gun shows, and the enforcement of transfer restrictions across state lines. The study underscores the importance of clarifying and harmonizing regulatory frameworks to ensure the responsible ownership and transfer of vintage firearms while balancing public safety concerns and individual rights. Recommendations are offered for policymakers, law enforcement agencies, and stakeholders to address gaps in regulation, enhance compliance mechanisms, and promote firearm safety education. This dissertation contributes to the understanding of legal and regulatory challenges surrounding vintage firearms, offering insights and recommendations for policymakers, practitioners, and enthusiasts navigating this complex terrain.